What's up, fam? Welcome back to BigJohn's backyard fishing. We got a little preseason going on here. I'm not quite ready yet. It is a little preseason, so I'm not on the water yet. A little pond hopping action so we can see what's going on. See that pond right there behind me? Not too deep, a little shallow. Ain't a whole lot of grass right now. But hey, we're gonna see if we can't get something on for the year. First fish of the year, first bass of the year. Whatever. We don't know, man. But I am ready to get this thing started. I can tell you that much. I'm ready to get the kayak out, but a little preseason. So let's see what's going on. But hey, it's BigJohn. Always giving on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. And ain't nothing changed. But let me just tell you this, it's about to be live. The season 5 is on its way. Man, look, I just been for the last 30-something minutes working on my GoPro 9. One of the reasons why you have preseason. It's not working right. I definitely had some conversation on it about preseason, and I went to press again, and it made this one long beep sound, which means it wasn't recording. And so I got to start everything all over again. But I was talking about preseason. I was talking about, fishermen have preseasons too. This is why, so you can figure out all the kinks in your equipment, because I'd hate to be out on the water, then all of a sudden my GoPro ain't working, or the data card ain't working right. So, this is all about testing everything out, getting your fishing eye back on, getting your game back tight, getting your rods and your reels right, everything set the way you want them to be set. And it just takes that, man. Football got preseason, basketball, baseball, everybody got preseason. So do we. Man. So that's what we're doing out here right now. And I also talked about the fact that my wife is out on her flight right now to go pick up her mom. She's going to start living with us. And I was just talking about, elderly care. We always take care of our family as best we can, right? But then there's sometimes when taking care of our family is beyond our pay grade. In other words, the situation may be too hard, and when it's too hard, it sometimes forces us to lose ourselves, or to mess up our relationships with our spouses, or whatever the case may be. It's one thing when somebody just getting old, it's another thing when they're getting sick, and it's beyond your capacity to care for them. And that's when nursing homes and assisted living facilities come into play. Just got to make sure you find a good one to go to. But it's not always just about putting somebody out to pasture. If they're just old, getting old, and just need a place to be cared for, and they can still function and do everything they need to do, by all means, come on, live with me. I wish I could have did that with my mom, but my mom had Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a whole different beast. Anything in that dementia field is different. You really got to have a mindset and a caregiver spirit and the time and opportunity in order to take care of somebody with an illness like that. Everybody's not built for that, and that's when it's okay to find. Yeah, my man Rob, he's dealing with it right now. His mom has dementia. And it's just difficult, man. And so, you got to find a good place in order to put them in, but don't feel bad because you're unable to care for someone who has a capacity that needs to be cared for that's above your pay grade. It's as simple as that. And dementia is one of those things when they can no longer function, and they up 24 hours. You can't be up 24 hours if you still got to work, or you still got to do all these other things, and you still got to live your life, and you got to take care of them as well. Yeah, it can be mind-blowing. And so don't feel afraid, or don't be afraid. Just make the right and the best call for your loved one. Everybody can handle something differently, and what you can handle. But if it starts affecting you and your health and your lifestyle, then you're going to have to make a choice. As difficult as it may be, you got to make a choice. So prepare now for your loved ones, with that any kind of medical insurance you may need to take care of someone if you really can't afford assisted living facilities and places like that, because a lot of us we can't. You know, let's just be honest about it. And you know, unless you're sitting there making good money and got good benefits, or they had good benefits, most of us get stuck with whatever the state has to offer, and that's not always the best thing. But sometimes it's a necessity, man. At that point, you got to make sure that you be there a lot to make sure that your mom or your dad or your loved one is being taken care of. You know, so even though it's preseason, you know, Rev got something for you, man. It's always a lesson to learn. And I know a lot of folks are going through it right now because they are dealing with this thing called dementia. It's not easy. That's all I can tell you. It is not easy. It takes a lot of work. And we did it for as long as we could with my mom until, you know, when she started tearing off diapers and things of that nature. And, you know, turning on stove and letting water run. And, you know, she's up 24/7 and we can't hang no more. We had to make a call. And it wasn't an easy call. You know, siblings always get involved in that. It's not an easy call. You know, and everybody who really not a part of the process always got something to say, but ain't nobody offering no money or no solutions on how to take care of the situation. So, you know, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. Your whole family be fighting. You know, let's not get to that point. Let's just know when it's time to pull a switch, if you can pull a switch. If you can care for them in the home, care for them in the home. If you can't, you know, don't kill yourself about it. Just do what you can do. Amen. All right, y'all. Preseason. See if we can't get some fish on the line. Get my first tight line of the season before the real season starts. Season 5 gets cranking. Hopefully this one recorded. The last one recorded, it just became a bad data card and I had to delete it all and start all over again. So we're trying to get those things right now, so we don't have to keep worrying about that. Let's try this crankbait. Let's see what it's gonna do. Are we gonna get stuck? Are we gonna land me something? This is about the only time you can throw a crankbait in this body of water because the grass gets so bad as the spring kicks in. You can see right now, if I'm only grabbing that, just imagine when this whole thing is covered with grass. Let's keep it moving. I know there's bass right in there. Just ain't got none of them to hit yet. Just ain't got nobody to hit. And it just may be early right now, right? Just a tad bit early. Give the sun a chance to warm up, but I gotta get out when I can get out. I would say maybe by the end of the day, this pond be right. Well, I don't have till the end of the day. I got right now. And most people, when they fish, they got right now. Now, there are some places you can go, it don't matter what time of day it is. They gonna hit. So this is where they can come in sun though. Not too deep. The sun can get to them. That's what we're looking for. Right there, right there, right there. This one got a whole clump. So you know they're in there, right? You know they're in that grass. Tight to it. And that's what you're trying to hit. Hit the grass clump, get stuck, hit it, wiggle it, jiggle it. They ain't got to move much. Suck in, bam. 5-pounder on your line. Simple as that. Oh, all right. What time is it? What's up, fellas?
Hey, how you doing?
12?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I have. Mom is fussy. She doesn't like being fed by Dante, so.
Yeah, I'm trying. I get it.
She don't like being fed by Dante, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna probably do about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna head over to this other pond. I gotta go to BJ, so it's right by BJ. So
Yeah.
check out Westminster. It'll be fine once it warm up. We just early. You know, that sun get the beating on. You see how the shallows is, so they gonna come up. But it's noon already though. Yeah, I guess so.
I started to tell you noon because I could sneak her breakfast. I mean her lunch in a little earlier. Grass horrible.
No, bro, this is good. This is good.
And I can just imagine what you said this is good. This is horrible.
Oh yes.
Cause I'm running.
Yeah. I mean, talking about it comes all the way to the edges here, and it's just all grass. I don't even know how the fish fool around out there, bro.
Yeah.
They just go through.
I'm running one of my showers running crankbaits there is.
Oh yeah, I got.
It's getting snagged on a regular basis.
Yeah, I got a deep one on right now, so I know I'm in there, but they sitting right up in it.
I'm running right across the top of them, so I know. Cause I'm hooking them. I mean, hooking the grass as I'm coming through it, so I know.
And you can see how clear it is.
Yeah.
So you can see them when they moving. Ain't nobody moving yet.
All right, man. I'm gonna head on back down.
All right, man. Well, family, preseason can be a little bit tougher than regular season, but we're gonna get ready to get out of here. We're gonna hit another pond because I gotta make a BJ's run. So Rob had to roll. He got to take care of his mom. I get it. I understand. We're gonna put a spinner on, see if this works for us. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna make a move. Haven't had any more GoPro issues, so we dialing that in. Now we just got to dial our rod and reels in and our sense of touch. And I got to get me some more scissors. So we'll run this spinner pattern for about 5 minutes. After that, we out. And then we have walked the whole pond and they just ain't ready right now. No sense in losing no sleep over. Let's go to another place where the sun has been warming it up. And do some errands while you're running. See them big old carp, but that's not what I need. Nope. I need bass. I'm gonna find that bass. We'll come back when the water warms up a little bit more before this grass gets crazy. By that time, season 5 will be started. We will come out there and catch some right nice ones. Cause they in here. That's for sure. They in here. Last cast. On the bottom. Not one bite, not one nibble, not one hit, not one bump. So hopefully this next spot I go to, the sun has warmed it up just a tad bit. Fish in a better mood. See y'all when I get there. Told y'all I'd be back. You thought I wasn't coming? You thought I wasn't coming? You thought I wasn't coming? All right, new pond. See if we can't get better action. We got the spinner still tied on, so we're gonna run that pattern. See if we can't see anything trailing or chasing. See if we can't get a bump. We never got a bump at the last pond. See if we can't get a bump at this pond. Come together right now. Oh, I'm Right now I'm dragging on the bottom. Next thing I do is go through the middle of the column or the top. You know, never know. Trying to get this flash to get somebody's attention. We don't have as much time here though. Spent a lot of time at the first pond, so you gotta stick and move, y'all. We'll take this one up top. All right, let's move. Let's keep it moving. You know I got to fool with this bridge, right? You know I had to hit that. So we're gonna fan cast out, then work our way in. The general rule of thumb after the cold is to wait 2 to 3 days before the sun comes out. Let it warm, well, not before, but let the sun warm up on it for 2 to 3 days after the cold front. So I'm a day early. It just snowed, had snowed out. Well, it really just got warm yesterday. So today is Tuesday. So yeah, I'm early. But I got to get out here when I got time. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-season. The day is over. We didn't get a bite. We didn't get a nibble. But we did get a chance to work some kinks out. Had some GoPro snafus. I had some real snafus. So I got a chance to tune some of that stuff up. Make sure we're good. Ready to go before the season starts. But yeah, man, get out there early. Make sure all your stuff is working. If you're fortunate, you might get a bite. I've seen plenty of bites out there, but I just came after the snow, the cold front. Probably should have waited a day or two more, but I knew that. But anyway, you know, you come out and you try to see what's going down, right? That's it. So look, it's coming, y'all. Hang tight. Get me back out in the yak before you know it. Season 5. This is Red Big John. Always remember to keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless. I'll see you next time on the